All right, so I won the die roll, and my hand is great. Life's great. I'm great.
I lost the die roll, and my hand is great. Life's great. I suck, but life's great. So.
All right, I'm going to lead off with a Thoughtseize and see what's up.
That's a tilt right there.
Everything's a tilt.
Yep. Well, my hand just got a lot worse.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're going to take Jeskai Sensei.
Seems like a powerful play.
Chosen, carry to... 4 lands I don't care about. All right, go.
Yep. All right, well, now we're looking for a copy of Jeskai Ascendancy, since that didn't work out too well. So I'm going to go ahead and scry with Temple of Plenty.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go ahead and bottom this right now because it's not a Jeskai Ascendancy or something that will find one for us.
Go 17, play Caryatid, sure go.
The old classic Thoughtseize into Caryatid.
Oh, it gets even better. It's the classic Thoughtseize and Caryatid into Courser. It is
perfect. All right, well, I'm going to actually go to 19 and cast a Meletus.
Game.
That is game.
All right. Well,
Block.
Change what I'm doing, I guess. Satyr Wayfinder.
All right.
Top 4. I guess we'll keep Lenore Waste since we got this Opulent Palace in hand. But, I guess I kind of want to keep the Hornet Queen in the graveyard. So I'm just going to play that and Marker's Cut this guy. Here we go.
Alright, well, Meletus went down the old drain, so we'll have to just cast this Sylvan Caryatid.
Would you say that your Meletus was Defeatus?
It was.
Right. I'm going to stop doing that.
Alright.
I'm going to take another point, down to 16, reveal, gain 1 back up to 17, and sure go.
Alright, Ascendancy off the top. Not Ascendancy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cast Dragon Mantle on this thing.
Resolve.
We'll draw a card. Chosen by Heliod.
Okay.
This is a big-ass Sylvan Caryatid.
It's so big.
It is. It is quite large. And I guess I'll play this and say go.
Alright, the annoying part about this current situation is I actually can't attack with these two guys.
Yeah.
Because then he'll just block the Wayfinder and then pump his guy. And then I will... I mean, I guess I could deal him 2 damage for the price of a Wayfinder. Maybe that's not that bad. Yeah, actually that's not that bad.
Alright, I will block your Satyr Wayfinder and Dragon Mantle my Caryatid.
17 to 17?
Yep.
I'll take a point. Go to 16.
Another copy of Courser?
Yeah. Gain 2 up to 18. Sure, go.
Sweet.
I'm at 18, he's at 17.
Alright, draw a card. Whew. That was a delight. Maybe. Well, I do. I do know that he has Murderous Cut on top of his deck, so maybe I don't want to cast that until I have some action to go with it. I want to save like stuff like this for... Maybe I'll just cast this in case I draw Ascendancy. It seems like a smart play. So I'll go ahead and cast a Caryatid. And I think I just want to sit on this for now. So I'll just say go.
It's like what the Fonzie says. Hey, sit on it. Alright, so I'll gain 2 up to 20.
Yep.
I don't really want to draw that.
Really?
So I'll just pass turn.
I'm
Need to
surprised.
draw some gassy action.
Draw. Oh, hello. And that was a delight. So let's go ahead and cast a Jeskai Ascendancy. And then I'll add a blue and a red.
Okay.
And I will Retraction Helix this.
I have a response. I'm gonna Sultai Charm you, just guys.
Whew. That is pretty brutal. Alright, well, I do get to loot, so.
Yep.
Alright, draw a card, then discard a Mystic Monastery. Alright.
So you have 2 floating, this dies, this guy is helixed.
He is helixed. Alright, well, I will. Well, I only have 1 floating, so I use the blue for helix.
Oh,
so
sure.
I'll bounce Dragon Mantle and use the red to recast it.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Draw a card.
Yep.
And then I think I just want to go ahead and pass the turn.
Alright, go to my upkeep. I'll fetch down to 19, then back up to 21.
Yep.
Get an island.
And Sultai Charm was a beating.
Alright, draw Martyr's Cut. Play Temple, go to 23. Reveal Whip. I'll keep this on top and protect for 4. Block 1, go to 15.
Yep.
Go.
Well, that whip's kind of annoying. I'll play a Meletus Astronomer.
Whip.
And guess I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will attempt to Murderous Cut its full cost.
Alright, I will God's Willing in response and trigger the ability.
Alright, ability will resolve.
Alright.
Oh boy. Alright, God's Willing still in the stack. And a Murderous Cut. Exile these 3.
Sure. It is cut.
Alright, untap. And probably gonna die next turn. Draw a Whip. Send a Wayfinder. I will play Whip and activate, getting back Hornet Queen.
Make some insects and put me at 13.
Yeah.
I will block 2 of them, so you go to.
Oh, I guess, yeah, so 2, 4, 6 up to 29 to 13.
29 to 13, yep.
Alright. And sure go.
Right. Well, I will cast Just Guy Ascendancy.
Yep.
Let's add 2 to cast a Chosen by Heliod. Untap and loot. Draw. Discard Mystic Monastery. Drop from that.
Yep.
Alright. Well. Blue-red. I will helix this thing. Loot from Ascendancy.
Sure.
Discard this. Alright, I'm gonna basically loop through Dragon Mantle.
Yeah, so you just
until
draw your deck and have. Well, you don't gain any mana each time though, so.
Yeah, I don't gain any mana each time, but I'm just gonna keep drawing cards until I get to a point where. Trying to think my best route to victory is to find a Crone Crusader, I believe.
Oh yeah, once you find a Current Crusader, then you can just Dragon Mantle it every time and kill me, right? So there's no reason to keep playing.
All right, so I found a Crone Crusader.
Yeah, because you could just do the whole thing again, except you just target that guy every time. And
I just target this guy every time, and then eventually I can
attack
with all my guys, and they're huge. Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on the player for game 2 after that destruction by BBD. My hand is very mana heavy, but I think that's just kind of how this deck works sometimes, so I'm gonna keep it.
This hand's really weird, but I'm not gonna mulligan.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just shortcut fetch. Here you go.
Okay.
19.
I will go ahead and play a Frontier Bivouac and ship back.
Draw. I guess that was not a horrible draw. 18. Still inherited. You're go.
Alright. Alright, this is exactly what I told Todd I was going to do before this match started. Go. That is a powerful line.
Yep.
I think we can all agree that is a powerful line.
Satyr Wayfinder.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of want this herb board since I have all my other colors, and I don't really want to take that much damage from my stuff. Really hate losing that Doom Wing Giant.
I'm okay with it.
I know you're okay with it. I'm trying to think of how I die next turn. I guess I don't die next turn, so 17, play another Wayfinder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss. Brick City. And sure go.
Alright. I will take 8 points and cast this.
Alright, 19 to 17.
Yep, and then that's it for me.
Alright, well I know he has God's Willing in his deck after last game, so unfortunately I think I have to Murder's Cut stupid Rother right now. Which is mega tilts. Alright, but I'll play another Wayfinder. I'll take a no license. I'll play it. Pay 3 for a cut. Time for 2.
Alright, I'm at 17 all. Okay, draw. I feel like there's a way for me to win this turn.
Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? I messed up.
But I don't know what it is yet. But I'm gonna try for it. So let me just try to think this through.
Crow and Crusaders the start.
Yeah, Crow and Crusaders the start. Maybe I can't win this turn. Yeah, I don't think I can actually win this turn. Maybe I just have to set up for next turn. Let's see. If I cast this and I get a token, maybe I can win this turn. So let's see, if I cast this, I get a token, and then I can play this. All right, let me just try to run through this real fast. All right, I'm actually just gonna put my hand on the table just to make it easier. Maybe you can help me as well. All right, so I'm thinking if I God's Willing the Crusader, I get a token. So that taps this. And
you
then,
don't have a Helix, right? So you can't actually kill me this turn.
yeah, I have to loot. I would have to find something off the Ascendancy.
Well, you should probably start with a Springleaf Drum over the.
That's true, because
there's not a huge difference, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be casting. I would be casting that anyway. Yeah, so let me cast the drum then and loot.
Okay.
All right. Alright, I think I'm actually just going to discard this and just try to go for it next turn.
Yeah, I mean, you could still do something this turn, like play your Karametra's Favor or something and draw a card. And
I'm just going to play the other Crusader. I
okay.
think those, and I'll just pass the turn after that.
Alright. Well, it's fine. We'll fix it. That was good. I'll thought seize you.
Alright, so you get a 15?
Yep. Oh no, he drew another God's Willing.
I did.
I guess I'll take Karametra's Favor since it draws a card.
Yeah.
I will attack for 1.
I'll go to 16.
Okay. Play this and pass turn.
Alright. Draw a card. Hmm. Cast this. I don't think I'm under any pressure, so I'm actually just content to wait a turn and say go.
Very reasonable. Play this, take 1, 2, and then tap this for green.
One queen.
Yep. You can call me Queen Bee.
It says I put you at 13. Okay.
And go.
Alright. I'll draw a card. And let's start things off with God's Willing on Astronomer. Triggering this to draw this card. I'll discard this. Then his ability resolves. Nyxborn Rollicker. I don't know what happened to my deck. But
You knocked off like 5 cards, and then they.
okay. Alright, so I got a Nyxborn Rollicker. And then.
Scry for God's Will.
Yeah, I'll choose green and scry.
All your guys get +1 pump.
I think I'll bottom that. So, let's see. I'm going to Nyxborn this. Trigger Ascendancy. Draw and discard. Prone Crusader.
This stays tapped.
Yeah, it stays tapped. Look at the top 3. Just got Ascendancy.
Pretty good.
And yep, that's just what happens there. Well, it looks like I didn't get there, but it looks like I also tapped my mana wrong. Should have tapped. Yeah, I should tap like that for the rocker. Just strictly better.
Well,
Then he would. Yeah. It's just better to have.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's fine.
So yeah, I think I'm just going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, man, 9.
Put you to 9, and then just have to pass the turn here. Try again next turn.
Attack for 6.
10.
Got quads. Actually, I'm gonna take advantage. Look at 8.
Yep.
Play this. Sorry, play this.
Okay.
Here you go.
Alright. Let's try this again. Draw. God's Willing this. Draw. Discard. Jeskai Ascendancy. And look at the top 3. Find a Dragon Mantle. I'll choose green.
Okay. Yeah, and Scribe from the God's Will.
Oh yeah, Scarf from the God's Willing. Bottom. And so many things going on.
Yeah,
Jeez.
no kidding.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and Dragon Mantle this.
Good.
So draw and discard. Mana Confluence.
Just so you know, I'm pretty sure that these 2 stack at the same time, so you can actually Meletus before you Jeskai.
Oh yeah.
So if you're really low on cards, you can look for if you hit a bad enchantment, you can just discard that. But I don't know if there's such thing.
Alright, I'll take a Dragon Mantle again, and draw from the Dragon Mantle. So that is my second spell with Ascendancy?
Yep.
So this thing is currently
a big game.
1, 2, 3, 4 power guy. Let me think if I can Yeah, I'll take a point.
Go 9.
I will God's Willing, a Chroma Crusader.
Okay, so you get the token first, and then the
Yeah.
Jeskai pumps. So this is a 2. These are 4s. This
Yep.
is a 4.
I will loot.
Yep. I hate Jeskai.
I'm gonna discard Mixborn Rollicker.
Okay.
And I'm gonna choose green and scry.
Yep.
Bottom.
Oh, I see. No, these are both 4s, so you can just kill me.
Yeah.
You know the last card in my hand is a 4, so.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So, Brian, how are you going to sideboard?
Well, I'm gonna bring in, and to make room for it, I'm siding out.
Okay. So Brian's going to leave his deck as is, which I actually think is a pretty smart play. Erase is not fantastic against my deck out of his deck, because I'm actually boarding out most of my enchantments that matter.
Yeah.
So if I had to guess, I would say Erase is probably much more for the Jeskai Ascendancy, like, mirror matches, or at least like against the token version or something.
Yeah.
If that's the case, though, I think Glare of Heresy might actually end up being better.
Yeah, probably just a lot better.
The odds of you dying on the turn that Ascendancy is cast is pretty low.
Yeah.
Unless the game has gone like a lot of turns. But for my side, we are turning into the most anemic Sultai deck I have ever seen. Basically cutting all of our graveyard stuff, leaving in Seder Wayfinders because we only have 24 lands, and we want to make sure our Murderous Cuts are actually still good.
Yeah.
We're going to bring in a Reclamation Sage number 2, 3 Bile Blights, a Drown in Sorrow, mostly for Croton Crusader, but I guess it can maybe... Is there anything else to snag besides a Croton Crusader? I guess that guy's good enough so that I want to kill him. 2 Downfalls and 2 Kiors. And Kior seems a little strange, but mostly I just want something that can present Brian with a clock. And Kior making 9/9s is a little slow, but in a pinch I can always just start churning through my deck with her negative ability, and Brian's odds of attacking her are pretty small. So.
Yeah, it's definitely faster than Hornet Queen.
I was thinking about bringing in Ashiok instead of Kiora, but I don't think that Ashiok actually does anything. I guess he could potentially mill over all of your Jeskai Ascendancies, but that seems very far-fetched. Alright, I'm on the play here for Game 3, and my hand's pretty good. We got a little bit of pressure, a little bit of disruption, and a little bit of mana.
Alright, well this hand is fine, but not exciting, but I'm going to keep it.
Right, here you go.
Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to take 1, play here to sure go.
Oops. Alright, make a guy.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Well.
Yeah, just not even gonna bother attacking. Here you go.
Huh. Well. Alright, guess I'll use it while I can.
Whew.
I'll take 1, scry. I need a land, I think, so I'm gonna put Spell Blade on the bottom, maybe? Yeah, here we go.
Alright, well that drown was unfortunately pretty brutal, but it's the name of the game. I'll take 2 and cast a Jeskai Ascendancy.
Alright, so it's going to put you to 18. I'm at 18 as well.
Yep, you're up.
Well, I really want to play the Seder Wayfinder, but doesn't look like I'm going to have a chance to just yet. I don't really want Brian to loot a bunch and get a really good hand, so I'm just going to kill this and take another point down to 17.
Okay.
Here you go. Deal. Totally got 2 red mana too. Gonna put some pain on you.
Alright, I'll scry and keep that on top. And say go. Yeah, I can actually take a beating from that creature.
I'll take another point. Play a Corsair.
Alright. 16.
I'll take for 2.
16.
Here we go.
Alright. Meletus Astronomer.
Resolves.
Take 1 Dragon Mantle.
Okay, you got 15.
Yep.
Top 3.
Miss.
Yes!
Draw
and
card.
draw from Dragon Mantle.
I'll bestow Nyxborn.
Okie doke.
Miss again.
Yes! You're saying there's a chance.
Go.
Draw Doom and Gloom. There's a land. I'll play that Gain of Life. 17 to 15. Alright, I'll pay 4 for Murder's Cut while he's tapped out. Taking 1 up down to 16. Attack for 4.
Sure, I'll go to 11.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, deck, cough up the goods. And it did.
No! No!
I don't think that I can do anything too fancy this turn, though, but let me think. What is.
Brian so fancy. Better get it into play.
Alright. Yeah, I do have to cast it, taking 1.
Alright, you're at 10.
Alright. What is my best line? Take another 1, I'll go to 9. Parametrics favor this. Draw and discard. Draw from favor.
Yep. It's like it's frightening.
I guess I will Chosen by Heliod. Let's tap, draw. Let's see. He's gonna thought seize me. So I'm gonna discard. Cast that and say go. Strong, I know.
No, you're. I just drew a bomb white, so.
Oh, jeez.
I was making a face. I killed them.
Yep.
I killed them both. And you have no cards in hand.
Pretty sure that I'm just.
So attack for 6. Take 1. At 15, you're at 3.
Yep. Dead.
Yeah. Thanks, Dragon Mantle.
Tilt. Okay. So I'm gonna keep this hand. It's okay. It looks actually a lot like my last hand.
Which was also okay. My hand was very good last game, though.
Yeah, it was. One thing I want to say is that I did side out 2 Nyxborn Rollickers for 2 Swan Songs.
Sure.
Because when I saw like Bile Blight and Drown in Sorrow and stuff, it becomes a lot better.
On my side, I mulliganed a 1-lander into a reasonable hand, albeit slow. Hopefully we draw some lands out and get out of it.
Okay. Yo.
I will say go.
Okay. Alright, well let's run it back, I guess.
Rollick back.
Crusader.
Ew.
Take a damage for drum. I'm not sure if casting the drum is even correct, but we'll Dragon Mantle.
Okay.
A token and draw a card. Boom.
19.
Go.
Alright. Play Thoughtseize. I will take Parametrics Favor.
Okay.
Surprising to me how often I've taken that card out of your hand.
Yeah.
Scry. And it's a land, so I think we'll keep it. Sure.
Right. Draw.
Sweet.
Play a Crusader. I'll play this. I'll attack and Dragon Mantle.
Oh, yeah, you won't hold up yet. So, 2, 3?
Yeah, put you at 14.
Yep.
Your turn. Don't you only have one of those?
I do only have one of those.
Oh, God. Sure.
I will scry the forest to the bottom. Here we go.
Go. That is a tilt right there.
Yeah. I guess I'm actually not sure which clock is faster, but I want to make some Krakens, so I'll choose this.
Sure.
Go.
Scry. Go.
I'll choose this again.
Sure.
Yes. So DC taking a point. 1, 2, 3. Get a Sam Black. Play Temple, Scry, land on bottom, and sure go.
Your turn.
5. Target this. Attack 5. Make a zombie hopefully hit. Put you to 14.
Yep.
Thoughts easier. I will take God's Willing. Play my land and say go. I'm at 11. This results. That results.
Alright, draw card. I'll scry to the bottom. Go.
Alright. Now I get to tap my CDC for some mana. Cast my Hornet Queen.
Seems good.
Attack trigger. Miss. Take 7 down to 7. And here there be Krakens. I'll make one.
Go.
Here we go.
Dead.
Yeah. I will say now that it is 100% incorrect to have played the Cure over the CDC, but I just really want to put a Kraken into play.
Yeah. Alright. This hand is really not that good, but I'm not going to ship it back either, so I'll keep.
My hand is also not that good, but I am going to keep it.
Okay. I will lead with a Temple and Scry. Huh. I think that I want that card, so I'll keep it.
Alright. Go.
So now I'm actually just going to do this and say go.
Thutsies. Oh man, what do I even take? I guess Melita's Astronomer is the take. Can get you a bunch of card advantage. Yep.
Okay.
Scry, top, go.
I could have played the Meletus that turn, but I wanted to wait till turn 3 with protection. Unfortunately, that doesn't deal with Thoughtseize, but you can't beat every card, so.
That is true.
I'm going to play this, then I'm going to take a point and Chosen by Heliod it.
Okay. You're at 19, I'm at 18.
Yep. And this time I have Drown in Sorrow protection. Go. You're actually at 17. I'll attack you with this thing.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
17. Alright, I will play State of Wayfinder, hit a Swamp, play it in Murderous Cuts. There you go.
Alright, I will Chosen by Heliod this gentleman right here.
Game!
Game. Pretty sure that's game. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I I'll
Battle.
get you for 1. You're up.
Battle.
I'll go to 18.
Alright, I'm gonna take a point down to 15 and cast Sidisi.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Hit a Reclamation Sage. Get a Sam Black. Here we go. Maybe I'm at 16.
Yeah, you're at 15.
Let's attack me for 1. Yeah, mana confluence 15. 15, 18. Or, yeah, 15, 18. Or are you at 17?
I'm at 18.
I attacked. Did you use this twice?
Just once.
Just once? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Go.
Alright, so I know you have 2 copies of Retraction Helix and a God's Willing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, this guy is only 1 power though, so I guess we can attack with these. Or wait, before I do that, excuse me. Play course. Reveal. Play the scan of life. 16. Reveal. Declare attacks.
Sure.
Alright. Triggers to DC 1, 2, 3. Hit zombie.
I'll block the zombie and
Take 3.
go to 15.
Go.
Alright, now we're cooking. Nope, not anymore.
Sorry, I forgot to reveal that.
I will play a Meletus Astronomer.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Draw Sage, reveal, Temple. Or I'll play Courser first and then play this.
Okay.
Go up to 18, scry, bottom, reveal, text.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, YOLO. 1, 2, 3. Get a guy.
Alright, block Seder Wayfinder and Courser.
Okay, take 7.
Yep.
8.
Yep.
Go.
Alright, I think I have to burn a Helix here so that next turn I can go crazy if things work out, so we'll Helix this.
Okay.
Very much his favor. And I think I just sit from at that point. Alright, untap and draw. I'll play Karametra's favor on this.
Okay.
Dragon Mantle. Draw from favor. Alright. That's actually quite unfortunate. If I had another source of green that didn't deal me damage, that'd be sweet. I will... Let's see. Guess I play a land. Well, let's Dragon Mantle this first.
Okay.
Yes. Draw. Take 1.
Down to 7.
Yep. Sylvan Caryatid.
Okay.
Alright. I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw Opulent Palace, reveal Drown Sorrow. Heh.
There he is. There it is. Couldn't keep its grubby paws away.
Tick. Miss.
Alright. Block. Block.
Well, one of them has a block, so DC, I think. Oh no, you have the other helix, so you can bounce it.
Well, yeah, I could, but it might be better to actually just... It's probably better to just let this token die.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that this is probably my best bet, is to just block like this. That way I don't have to commit to anything.
Sure. Okay, fast priority.
Trying to think. It might actually be worth. Yeah. Just way too risky. You have 4 cards in hand. I feel like one of them has to just. There has to be a removal spell in there, so. Yeah, I'll pass priority. Or, that's fine.
Okay.
So this thing dies.
Yep. You go to 1.
Yep, I'm at 1.
Alright, I will.
Hope I'm not dead.
How would you be dead?
I mean, just.
I will kill Karametra's favor.
I want to save it, but I think if I do that, I just lose. Well, maybe I can't. I wonder if I can even win if I. So if I go for a God's. Well, if I go for a Retraction Helix here, then he can just kill my Astronomer. If I go for a Retraction Helix and then try to bounce the favor, he can just kill my Astronomer.
And if you have forgotten, this has Summoning Sickness.
Yeah,
also, so.
I can't use the Caryatid this turn. And it's very likely that he has a removal spell. But I almost feel like I have to have that Karametra's favor to win, but I guess that's not really true. But I mean, I need the Miletus Astronomer to win. So, I don't think I have enough mana next turn, since I can't tap this Mana Confluence. If I do draw like Ascendancy. Alright, I'll attempt to Helix the Astronomer. Alright, found an Ascendancy. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not sure that I can bounce the Karametra's favor though, or I just probably lose. Alright. Well, let's see. Maybe I have to. I don't know, it's really hard.
If you're gonna... if you didn't plan... I guess it changes now, but I think you have to bounce it now, because if I kill it, then you can't even protect it with God's Willing. So.
Yeah, I have to bounce it.
Okay, it resolves.
Okay.
I will gain life, or 2 life, sorry. Back up 20, and I'll take a ping down to 19.
Yeah, you're right. I can't even. I could add a mana, but
you could have tapped itself for the blue to cast Helix on it and just held up white. But
that's fair.
Play seconds to DC.
But then I couldn't Helix it if I tap itself.
Oh, I know. But
yeah.
Yeah, it was just a weird spot. All right, missed. Already played a land. Go.
All right, I cannot use this Mana Confluence, so that's off limits. Draw. All right. Well, let's start with a Jeskai Ascendancy.
Resolves.
Alright, next step. Karametra's favor, Miletus Astronomer, trigger I guess I'll Astronomer first.
Sure.
Dragon Mantle.
Alright, then loot, then draw a card.
Yeah, then I loot, draw. Discard, then draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and cast another Karametra's Favor.
Okay.
Alright, so trigger the Miletus first, I guess. Unfortunately.
Putting all the helixes on bottom.
Yeah. Alright.
So
loot, draw, discard, draw for favor.
Yep.
Let's add 2 mana. Let's go with red blue.
Okay.
Springleaf Drum using the blue. Or let's use this actually.
Okay.
So I still have red blue. Trigger both and loot. Draw. Discard. Float 2 more mana. Let's do more red blue. 2 red, 1 blue. So I have 1 red and 1 blue after I cast Dragon Mantle here.
Sure.
Alright, so Dragon Mantle, Miletus. Untap these guys. Trigger the Miletus' ability. Dragon Mantle. Draw a discard from Ascendancy. Discard this. Draw from the Dragon Mantle.
Yep. That's in your hand.
It's my hands. So now I have 1 of each. Let's go up to 3 red.
Okay, 3 red and a blue.
I'll use 1 of the red.
2 red and a blue.
Actually, I will keep it at 3. I'll play my land for the turn and cast another Springleaf Drum. Alright, untap these guys. Draw. Alright, we found Helix.
Okay, that's game.
And I have God's Willing, so.
Yeah. Well, Helix also will let you bounce all my guys anyway.
That's true, yeah.
Well, that was real gross. Just gross. But it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
I really liked a lot of the cards in the deck and how they interacted together. I was very surprised at how often I was wanting to take Karametra's Favor out of your hand with Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
I was very surprised at how powerful Nyxborn Walker felt every time you cast it.
Yeah.
Either generating a lot of pressure against me or just being a cheap way to trigger, any of your heroic guys or just to turn on Ascendancy. So.
Yeah, I was very impressed with Miletus Astronomer, as it were.
Yeah, another sentence. I keep hearing these sentences I never thought I'd hear. So.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I would say that.
Yeah, but I mean, he felt really good in the deck. He only missed like twice or 3 times in the whole video.
Yeah.
And you targeted him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I was hitting pretty well off of him. Like, I kept finding Ascendancies off of him, which is obviously the Nut Dream. But, yeah, like, their decks just has so many enchantments that it didn't brick as often as I thought it would.
Yeah, it's also very land light, so the odds of you getting like 2 or 3 lands in a look is not very high. So,
right.
On my side, I was playing Brad's Sidisi Whip deck from the Players' Championship. It felt pretty good. After game 1, I feel like I had to make some drastic changes.
Yeah.
Or sorry, after game 2. But in the sideboard games, I felt like I had to make some drastic changes, which kind of took away a lot of the flavor of the deck, and it just became this anemic soul-type beatdown deck. But both decks felt really great, actually. I was very impressed by
it seemed like you were definitely a dog in the first games by a lot.
Yeah. But
post-board, you really improved a lot in the matchup.
Well, Drown in Sorrow, the one of, does help win the 2. It was basically the reason I won both those games. So.
Yeah, but I mean, even the Reclamation stages were huge. So.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be all for me and Brian this week. On behalf of Brian, thanks for watching Todd versus
BBD.
Take it easy.